Hello everyone, right here I have a 2022 Volkswagen Golf GTI. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously, and to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. Standard for the GTI in Malaysia is VW's CASI Smart Keyless Entry and Start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indentation on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with the smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the GTI, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button just above the park button for the transmission. The Golf Mark 8 uses an electric rack and pinion power steering system. The GTI comes with a leather-wrapped steering wheel with the GTI badging on the bottom spoke, a flat bottom design, sport grips at 10 and 2, and perforated sections on the sides. In Malaysia, the GTI is only available with a 7-speed DSG. DSG or direct shift gearbox is VW's name for its dual clutch automated manual transmission. DSG uses 2 sets of clutches, one for odd gears and another for even gears. The aim of a DSG is to improve fuel efficiency and provide faster shifts over a conventional automatic transmission. This transmission features a sport mode and Tiptronic manual shifting. The latter can be controlled by the pedal shifters behind the top 2 steering wheel spokes. A reverse camera along with front and rear parking sensors are standard items for the GTI. When the reverse camera is active, there are active guidance signs, while to the right of the display, the parking sensors diagram can be turned off or on. Meanwhile, at the bottom of the display, drivers can select 2 different views for the camera, adjust the brightness, the contrast, and the color, and bring up the settings menu. Safety features in the GTI include 6 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, electronic differential lock, anti-skid regulation, an automatic post-collision braking system, a driver alert system, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats and the front passenger seat. The GTI is fitted with 18-inch Richmond alloy rims. This GTI uses 225/40 R18 Bridgestone Potenza S005 tires. Disc brakes are standard all round, with the front ones being ventilated while the rear ones are solid. The suspension comprises McPherson struts in front and a rear multi-link setup. Apart from being the name of a rather popular sport, the Golf is also VW's most popular vehicle. First introduced in 1974 to replace the Beetle, it has since seen 8 generations, multiple body styles and engines to suit everyone's needs, and also various names depending on the market it was sold in. The current 8th generation Golf, also known as the Golf Mark 8 or the Golf 8, debuted at the Autostadt in Wolfsburg in October 2019, before going on sale in Germany in December 2019. The Golf Mark 8 is also on the MQB platform like its predecessor, albeit in updated MQB Evo form. Hence, the Golf Mark 8 is related to the Mark 4 versions of the Audi A3, the Seat Leon, and the Skoda Octavia. 3 body styles are offered with the Golf Mark 8, a 5-door hatchback, a 5-door estate marketed as the Golf Estate, the Golf SW, or the Golf variant depending on the market, and a 5-door rugged estate called the Golf All-Track. For Malaysia, only the Golf Mark 8 in 5-door hatchback form is available and went on sale in February 2022. 3 variants are offered for sale: the 1.4 TSI R-Line Automatic, the 2.0 TSI GTI DSG, and the 2.0 TSI R DSG. Under the bonnet of this GTI is VW's EA888, 2-litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features variable valve timing and direct injection. It produces 242 horsepower at 5000 to 6200 rpm and 370 Nm of torque at 1600 to 4300 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour is achieved in 6.3 seconds, onto a top speed of 250 km per hour. 50 litres is the fuel tank size, and the combined fuel consumption for the Golf GTI DSG is 7.3 litres per 100 km. 167 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometer, and the Golf is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the GTI include automatic auto-leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, LED daytime running lights, LED cornering lights, LED front and rear fog lights, LED indicators for the front and the sides, LED sequential rear indicators, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, GTI exterior styling, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, and dual chrome exhaust pipes. Speaker, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are fully powered and all of them have a full automatic function in both directions. Window lock, central locking, front and rear defrost buttons are located right here. And the driver's seat in this Golf GTI does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including your 4-way power lumbar support and 3% memory function. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Triple zone automatic climate control system. The climate control controls are located within the infotainment display, and to access them, hit the climate button on the dashboard. Right here to the top left, on-off button. Right above, you can choose Smart Climate, Classic Climate, or Air Care. Below, air conditioning, maximum air conditioning, recirculation, different modes, automatic mode, fan speed. Hit rear to control your rear temperature zone right here, or you can lock it if you prefer. Sync means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control the temperature for all zones, but if you turn it off, each side will have their individual temperature controls. Driver side temperature, passenger side temperature, 3-stage heated, and cooled seats for the front passenger and driver. And you also have your sort of physical controls right here for the temperature. Obviously driver side and front passenger side, you have your volume controls and power button off to the left. Apart from the climate button, you also have your driving assist button, your parking menu, and your different driving mode selection button. Below, storage with your Golf wording, USB-C ports, and if you lift this cover, you have the Qi wireless charging pad. Storage, and right here is the GTI's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake whereby say you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam. The car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. The GTI comes with the Discover Media touchscreen head unit. This system features a 10-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, navigation, and 7 speakers. The stock sound system that this GTI uses is actually quite good. We are currently in the list of menus on the telephone. You can look at your contacts with favorites all. You can search, look at your call lists, dial a number, and bring up settings. To go back to the list of menus, just hit the home button. Next up, radio media. And to the left, you can look at your favorites, bring up radio, look at your media. Right here, list of songs. And if you hit return, you can also search via genres, artists, playlists, albums, and all that. If you hit source, you can go between my media and Bluetooth. You can search, and if you hit return, my media and Bluetooth once more. Below, under your settings, you have your radio settings and media settings. You can select Bluetooth audio device, configure your Wi-Fi settings. Next up, navigation. Right here, we are in the maps with your destination suggestions, search. You can also look at your last destinations, favorites, and go to the actual map itself. Right here is the map. You can zoom in and out down here, change your map view, your map settings, contacts for your address, and below navigation settings with your route guidance, voice guidance, and basic functions. Vehicle menu, your exterior settings together with your interior settings, vehicle status, start stop, tire pressure, service indicator, and driving data since start, long term, and since the last refuel. Under the three menus, you have your range, distance traveled, average speed, elapsed time, and average fuel consumption. You can reset right here. Now, if you go back to status, the start-stop basically the system switches off the engine when you arrive at a stop, again such as a traffic light or a traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol that the GTI uses. Settings. With your display settings, time and date, language, units, so on and so forth. Help, telling you how to use the car. Sound, you have your balance fader, your bass mid treble, volume settings, and sound settings. App Connect brings up your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto menus. Next up, navigation, media, vehicle, and telephone displays. And lastly, Bluetooth telephone, driving data, settings, media, and help. Now for the buttons down here, driver assist, parking menu, your driving modes, eco, comfort, sport, and custom. If you hit the I button, tells you your settings for eco, comfort, sport, and custom. Tiny front quarter windows, electronic central locking. If you twist this knob down, it activates the heated side mirrors. Wiper controls, voice control, view changes the view of the instrument cluster. Seat track, heated steering wheel. And right here you have your multi-information display controls. If you just hit the up and down arrows, it cycles between the middle display. If you hit right, it cycles between the right display, and if you hit left, it cycles between the left display. Then hit OK to select. Right now in the middle, driving data since the last startup, display off, your day, date and time, digital speedometer, and back to driving data. Now for the right, you can cycle between your various options. And for the left, it is the same set of options. Right here you have your cruise control, volume controls, indicator controls, and the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Adjustable front center armrest with storage down below. Right here, storage or cup holders. Power outlet. Frameless, auto dimming, rear view mirror. LED reading lights. They also double up as your interior lights. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and an LED light. And the driver does get a grip handle as well. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, storage, and the rear seat backs in this GTI do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down, then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The one on that side folds down the left seat, while the one on this side folds down the right seat and the middle seat. Just pull it and flip the seat backs down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It may not be the most spacious back here, but at least the seats are still fairly comfortable. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with additional pockets right above. Rear aircon vents in the middle with your climate control controls below. And down below, you have a couple of USB-C ports. Rear center armrest with cup holders and a pass-through to the back. And right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles and hooks. LED rear reading / interior lights. To open up the rear hatch, use the VW badge on the rear hatch itself. Boot space in the Golf is 380 litres with the rear seat backs in place. Fold the rear seat backs down, remove the cargo cover, and the boot space expands to 1,237 litres. On both sides of the boot are storage areas and hooks, while to the right of the boot is an LED light and a power outlet. The boot floor is adjustable, and underneath it is the vehicle's spare tyre and toolkit. The front headrests are built into the seat, so adjustable headrests for the rear only. Window control, bottle holder, storage, speaker, And the front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments. This lever adjusts the lumbar support, this knob adjusts the seat back, this lever adjusts the seat height, and that lever down there adjusts the seat position. Storage pocket right there. Decent sized glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with an LED light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2022 Volkswagen Golf GTI. Thanks for watching and goodbye.